Okay, let's see. Nice. Oh. I suppose you know that I wanted to say something about Erik, now that he's passed. He has passed, right? This isn't one of his little games. I'm speaking from my office at Stanford, where I am professor of advanced linguistics. My name is Doug Ramsey, but you may know me best as Cypher. At least you might. Now, Erik, what can I say about him? Well, he tried to kill me multiple times. He tried to recruit me more than once. He at least respected my talents. Said I would make a good addition to his people. I was loyal to the professor, though. X had taken me in, helped me develop my talents, so while it was tempting, I had to turn Erik down. He didn't like that. No, he didn't like that. He was one ruthless bastard. He was one of the only people I've ever really been afraid of. Super smart. He put me on a hit list. I had to move around for a while, stay away from other gifted people, because that's what I am, and that's what I have always been. Gifted. I can do things that most people can only dream of. I speak every language ever developed, even dead ones. I can read body language, architectural structures. I speak binary code. No one can speak to machines the way I can, okay? But for some reason, people seem to prefer flashier powers. Stuff that looks cool. I mean, like Kitty, who can walk through the walls, or Erik with his magnet tricks. I mean, okay, so he can rip a train apart, or break out of any jail, or levitate a 30,000-ton nuclear sub. Sure. That's impressive. But what about that kid who can manipulate fire? I mean, big whoop. So can anyone with a Zippo. And Storm? She just makes bad weather. Since when is that a superpower? You know what people say to me when I tell them what my powers are? They pause momentarily and then say, "So, you're a linguist?" I am the greatest linguist ever born! Linguist does not even begin to cover the things that I can do! I am a god of languages! People always think that X's school must have been very different to other places, but it wasn't. There were still jocks and nerds, except the jocks could shoot ice out of their fingertips, and the nerds could manipulate minds. Even there, my powers were overlooked, discounted. But I saved their asses more than once. All I had to do was read the right person's body language, or speak to the right computer, and like that. I never got much thanks. They just laugh at me and say, "Oh, Doug, you stand over in the corner. Don't get hurt now." It continues even now. Do you know what everyone always asks me when they meet me? Every single person I've ever met. If I know the dog. The Wolverine. Like he's any better than something you might find in a zoo. He is something you might find in a zoo. I tried speaking wolf to him once. You know what he did? Yeah. He's not special. That animal isn't special. He wasn't born with his powers the way I was. But he's a crowd pleaser. People love to see him go crazy and rip up the bad guys. Literally. None of it matters anymore. Not really. I'm too old to worry about petty stuff like this anymore. Most of the people from the old days are dead. I mean, even the wolves calmed down a bit. Arthritis will do that to you. I guess I am kind of sorry to see Erik go. We had been in touch lately. He followed me on the Twitter. But, you know what's funny? Ironic, I suppose. I may not have been the coolest mutant. I may not get as much attention as the other guys, but I may not even be on the front page of the Post. But I'm the last man standing, bitches! X is gone. The wolf's out of action. Storm's not too popular now because of global warming. You know the saying, eagles soar, but weasels don't get sucked into jet engines. Unlike that idiot Pixie. God rest her soul. I told her that costume was a health hazard. You know what? Full disclosure, I'm too old to pretend anymore. I hated most of those guys. That's the truth. I despised them. And you know what? Magneto, he was no different. They all thought they were better than me. Well, you know what? Fuck you, Erik. Fuck you. You're pushing up daisies, and I'm still here. You're worm food, okay? I win. I win. We can edit that last bit out, right?